Move back.
Hey, you always got to be in the background. What's up, guys? I'm Charlie. Patrick's over there.
Project a little. Sound more excited.
All right, Oregon at Holiday.
Where are we?
What's up, guys? I'm Charlie. Kirby's on camera. Patrick's over there. Today we're in Corvallis, Oregon at Holiday Tree Farms, checking out some Christmas trees.
Perfect.
Alright, so while traveling up the west coast last summer, we planned a pretty awesome side trip to probably the most festive place in the entire world, save for the North Pole, Corvallis, Oregon. You see, the Boomtime crew loves Christmas, and naturally, one of our favorite parts about Christmas is the trees. There are 350 million Christmas trees growing on farms in the US right now, and you can find the most in the state of Oregon. The best trees in Oregon are grown in the Willamette Valley, and the top tree farm in the Willamette Valley is right near Corvallis, Holiday Tree Farms. They're the largest Christmas tree supplier not only in the valley or even in Oregon or even in the US. They're the largest Christmas tree producer in the entire world. Pretty intense stuff, so we had to go check it out. So we met up with some friends, Mark and Jeff. They work at Holiday, and they were nice enough to show us around and clue us in as to how they grow their trees. Mark and Jeff have 6.5 million Christmas trees on the ground in their farm. They all start as seeds inside this big old refrigerator, their seed bank. These seeds are stored at a chilly 0 degrees Fahrenheit throughout the year until it's their time to grow. After waiting in the fridge for a bit, each seed is planted in soil, prepped, and grown super close together in the nursery. There are usually over 1 million Christmas tree seedlings growing in the greenhouses at Holiday Tree Farm. They'll wait here for about 2 months, getting water, soaking up the sunlight, being cared for, sometimes getting a nice sawdust shower, just hanging out and growing a bit. So it takes about 6 or 7 years for these trees to become fully grown. Then it's harvest time. Each year they harvest 1 million Christmas trees at Holiday Tree Farms for the Christmas season. 1 million. That's a lot of trees. And they have to harvest everything super quickly because everyone tends to want their Christmas trees at pretty much the same time. So what's the fastest way to get 1 million Christmas trees out of the field and ready to ship around the world? So they could use trucks or like a bunch of ATVs, or maybe they could flood the place like a cranberry bog. Those might work, maybe, but they figured out another way. This is where things get pretty epic at Holiday because they found out that the best way to move Christmas trees around is by helicopter. It's so neat. They sent us some old harvest footage to check out, and it's insane. Here's how it works. First, workers cut down the trees with chainsaws and then chuck them into piles. Those piles are bundled up, then the helicopters fly over carrying enormous hooks dangling down on long cables. The copters will pick up the bundles, zip over to a truck or a processing area, and kind of swing the tree bundle over and then drop them. Then they'll just zip right on back to pick up another. These pilots are insanely skilled. They barely slow down as they transfer bundle after bundle of Christmas trees, getting them ready for delivery. After harvesting, it's time to ship. Holiday sends their Christmas trees all over the world to Hawaii, Mexico, Central America, Guam, even Asia, to help people all over the world have a more festive holiday. Our time at the Christmas tree farm was so great, and we learned some pretty neat stuff too. Most importantly, that all Christmas trees are not the same. Check out these 3 shots of Christmas trees right here. All these are sold as Christmas trees, but they're all different. So if you think these trees look pretty much exactly the same, you're not alone. We couldn't tell the difference between any of the trees that we saw at Holiday. So Mark and Jeff always had to clue us in on what kinds we were looking at. Then Pat and Kirby, who were working the cameras, whispered the names at the beginning of each shot so we'd know later on.
Nordman.
Noble.
Noble. Douglas fir.
Nordman. Noble.
Noble. Grand fir.
Douglas.
Douglas. Nordman. Nordman. Dougie.
Douglas is...
Douglas. Douglas.
Doug. Noble. Babies. Is this Noble or Nordman? Just kidding, Nordman babies.
But after our tour of the farm, we pretty much got it down. So buckle up, buddy, because it's time to become a real true Christmas tree aficionado. Alright, so basically you've got your 3 main types of Christmas trees: pine, fir, and spruce. The secret to telling them apart lies here in their needles, or basically the leaves of the tree. So you check out the needles. If they're in a little pack, like the needles come in a bundle of 2 or 3 or 5, then game over. You're looking at a pine. You can remember it like this: pack of pine. You got a pack of pine there, yeah? A pack of pine. Cool, I think you got it. If the needles aren't in a pack, so they grow as singles, then you have a fir or a spruce. But which one? Well, let's check it out. So reach into that tree. If the needles are prickly as heck, like they're super pointy and it just kind of hurts to touch the tree, then you have a spruce. Spruces are the worst because each needle ends in a really sharp point. It's like a tiny little sword. It's absolutely brutal. So prickly, spruce. Prickly needles, spruce. Awesome. If the needles are pretty soft, then you have a fir. Fir needles are rounded off at the end. They're much nicer to touch. So soft, fir. Soft, fir. Prickly spruce, soft fir. Prickly spruce, soft fir. Think you got it. Easy enough to remember. And if you're standing there like, what the heck, Charlie? I still have no idea what the heck this is. There's one more test you can do. Pick off one of those needles and try to roll it between your fingers. Spruce needles are four-sided and they should roll pretty easily. Fir needles are flat. They should be pretty tough to roll. So spruce will roll, firs will not. Spruce, rolling pretty nicely. Firs, don't really budge. After that, you should pretty much have it. So let's review. Pack, pine, boom, easy. Now for the single needle trees. Prickly, spruce. Soft, fir. Or that sucker rolls, it's a spruce. If it doesn't roll, it's a fir. Oh shoot, look at you Christmas tree expert, ready to impress all the ladies and fellas next time the holidays roll around. Holiday Tree Farm's top selling tree is the Douglas fir, and it's kind of alright, I guess. I mean, they're firs, so they're pretty soft. They're kind of bluish green, so they look kind of nice. And they hold their needles for a while. But there's another tree that definitely has a strong hold on our top spot. We feel like clumped pine needles aren't really classic Christmas, so we're not gonna go with a pine. And spruces are the worst because they're prickly and hurt when you touch them, and who wants a Christmas tree that can injure you? The unofficial, official Nature Boomtime endorsed Christmas tree is the beautiful, the lustrous, the impeccable grand fir. These trees are beautiful. These beauties retain their needles for ages. But best of all, they have a smell that just kicks it out of the park. The smell of Christmas is the smell of a grand fir, no question about it. It brings you back to every gingerbread house, every snowman, every sweet heartwarming holiday memory ever experienced. It's that good. I'm exaggerating, but like only a little here. So next time the holidays roll around, look out for one of these bad boys, a grand fir, the official, unofficial Christmas tree of Nature Boomtime. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. Click here to subscribe and here to check out our Patreon page. If you'd like to check out some more Nature Boomtime, click over here. And click over here for some other videos we post on this channel. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.